Get over it. I'm gonna start from the bottom. Who are you?
I'm Maya's mom. I mean, I am a mother of 3 other kids or children who are adults now, but I'm Maya's mom. Yay.
I'm interviewing her. I asked you guys what question, like I said, commuting with my mom in a few days. That was 3 weeks ago. My bad.
I just got back into town, so don't blame Maya.
What would you do if you were Maya's age today?
Honestly, I would almost do the same exact thing that Maya's doing, minus I would probably travel all over and still do the gaming and the content creating that she's doing, but I would be traveling.
No dinero.
I would have saved up my money too, so.
What is so special about Maya?
Oh, how long is this video? Or how long can this video be? There isn't just one word to describe Maya or many words to describe Maya. It's just a whole amount of years that I have spent with Maya and watching her become such a wonderful person that she is from the time that she was born until now. So, yeah, there's no way I can answer that question in the length of this video.
Wait, have you ever gotten in trouble for doing something dumb?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh, many times. I was probably, my parents, God bless them, they have saved me a number of times in the decisions I have made in my life. Yes, do I need to elaborate? Do I need to specify?
Unless you want to.
I don't think I'd like to share that, but I will say that I've learned from every single mistake except for one. So.
What do you think of Maya wanting to become a content creator?
I'm actually the one that told her to keep doing it. So I think it's amazing. I think her pursuing it, mine is just awesome. I don't think that this is something that will ever leave her, regardless of how many subscribers she has. I think she's always going to be pursuing this because this is something she's good at, and I can see it. I saw it many years ago, which if she showed you, you would probably laugh about it. What did they just do?
I think they got stuck in something.
Our chickens got stuck somewhere. They learn, or they're gonna make the mistake again.
What is something positive you tell Maya but she doesn't see it like you do?
Gosh, how long is this video again? There's so many things that I'm sure all of you who are gonna watch this and your parents or someone that you look up to tell you countless times this, that, this, and the other thing. There's so many potential, so many things that we can tell you as adults that have lived a life. And really, the only thing I can say is that learn from your mistakes. You really have to learn from those mistakes. And I do tell her, I said, every day is a blessing. I've told her that. I say, you are your worst critic. Also, I make sure she understands that this is not the end. Keep moving forward. Yeah, so.
Life story.
My life story? Oh, gosh. It's pretty long, but for the most part, I'm a mom. I have 4 beautiful children who are now successful adults. When I say successful, I mean they are succeeding in life, whatever their goals are in life. It doesn't mean that they're successful in money or successful in their job or successful in any one thing. It means they're successful in understanding what life gives them and being able to pick themselves back up and move on and again learn from their mistakes. So I think all my children are successful adults because they have learned that crucial lesson. But after being a mom, I pursued a career so that I could help my family make tons of money. After I just said that comment before, so I was in a career for a very long time, and then I said, why am I doing this? And I stopped, and now I am pursuing my happiness and my quality of life and making sure that I can spend time appreciating the beauty in the world. And also taking care of this girl and my husband, who you met in the past video. But for the most part, I don't know. I'm me. I love, my favorite sport is what, Maya? Basketball. The GOAT is Michael Jordan. I don't want to hear anything else. Don't say anything else. You can put all kinds of comments in there, but we're not going to read them because there's only one. Michael Jordan, you're the man. That's pretty much it.
My question. Top 5 like OG rap artists and like your favorite artists to begin with.
Well, okay, Biggie. You can't even question that. I don't want to hear it. All you 20-year-olds, that's it. He's top 1. I know some of you are going to be like, Tupac. Okay. Also, Missy. Come on. Just because she's a female doesn't mean she can't do it. She did it, and she's doing it. That's 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who else do I listen to?
Incubus.
Wait, I thought you said...
It could be like any, though. Like any, like old...
Usher? What's the other one that I sing all the time?
Rihanna.
There you go. And my favorite all-time artist is going to be between Incubus and 30 Seconds to Mars. I know that's 6. I can't count. So...
what would your advice to someone going into their freshman year of high school?
There's so many things to tell you. The biggest one is it's 4 years. It's 4 years of your life. Why do I say that? Because it's 4 years of your life. When you're having a hard time and maybe you're getting bullied or you're bullying someone, remember it's 4 years of your life. When you leave high school, that's gone. You got to go into the real world with all the big fish. So, a freshman, just be you. Learn who you want to be because you want to be that person, and don't copy someone else because you want to be the popular kids and you don't want to be made fun of or whatever, because at the end of the day, that's where you find out who you are. And that's where you find those people. Again, a long time ago I told Myah, you just haven't found your people yet. And I know she remembers that day too. And that it was a year of you haven't found your people yet. Maybe high school you won't find your people, but you'll learn who you are. And that's important.
What advice do you have for a 21-year-old who feels completely lost in life?
Okay, you're 21. You just started drinking if you're gonna drink. You're just allowed to go out in the world and be an actual adult, so the world says you are. First and foremost, again, you need to find out who you are, and you're not lost. You just haven't figured out your way yet. So, it's a really good question. I don't think you're lost. I think, again, back to the high school one, you just haven't found your people. You just haven't found your place. Sometimes people, when you're a kid, some kids don't like onions. They really can't stand onions, or they don't like broccoli, right? They don't like vegetables. When they turn a certain age, their palate changes, and they start liking onions. and they start liking broccoli, or maybe not broccoli, but a different vegetable, right? Because their palates have changed. So when you were 16, you didn't know anything about the world. You thought you did. Then you turn 21 and you're like, oops, I still don't know anything. Yeah, you don't, but that's okay. You got to make mistakes and learn from them. So you're not lost. You just haven't found your people yet. Butterfly just flew by. We all know what that means.
What career paths do you wish Maya would explore that she hasn't?
Wow, she's gonna hate me for this one. Well, actually, Maya never hates me. She just doesn't like some of the things I say. Dancing. This girl, that's the thing. That's her passion next to content creating. I really think she's thinking about it too hard. So, just in case you didn't know, she was a competitive dancer for many years, along with her sister. She has a natural beauty when she dances, so I think that would have been the only other way I would want her to go. But I am not her, so she could pick her path.
What place in the world would you want to be right now? Like, just like if you could visit, I guess, somewhere.
Gosh, I think I couldn't really answer that question because the place I would want to be would be with all my children again, all together in one place. So, that's my answer.
How did Mom and Dad meet?
Oh. So, despite the video prior to my husband, the way he might have looked a little scruffy, he was clean cut, and I mean, he's handsome. I think he's great, but you know,
They all do too. They're.
but I'm just saying, like, I think my husband is amazing. Anyway, so one night I was at a nightclub. Yes, those things do exist. And we did not have phones, so we weren't on our phones scrolling. I was at the nightclub, or club, I guess I should say, waiting for my friends to arrive, and I was by myself with some other acquaintances. And he was sitting across the way, and our eyes, yeah, I know it sounds a little corny, but it's not, it's actually happened, and our eyes met, or so I thought. And so at that point, I didn't have enough confidence. I wasn't confident in who I was because I was 20. Back to that question before. So, and I was really lost then too. Made a lot of mistakes, but that's a whole different story. And I thought he was looking at my acquaintances. So I waited some time. I wasn't going to go up there because that's just not me. And then a song came on. And I was like, oh, I really like this song. Yes, we danced on a dance floor, okay?
Say the song. Say the song.
So it is, none of you are going to know it. So you'll have to look it up. But it was 100% Pure by Crystal Waters. And I really like that kind of music. I still kind of do, but not as much. But you're at a club, so I was like, I'm just going to go. So I went over there, walked over there. He was with his friends. He was at the bar. He was 21. So, and I said, do you want to dance? And the rest is history. 30 years later.
What's your favorite movie and food of all time?
Oh, this one is a little difficult.
I know what you're gonna say.
So
Wait, can I guess it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Godfather or Fast and Furious?
She's half right. Okay? Anytime I can get the chance to watch Godfather, gonna do it. I don't think we can curse, right? But yeah, so anyway, that's all about it. We're not gonna watch 3. We're gonna watch 1 and 2, and then we're gonna stop at 3. Nope, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear what you have to say about Godfather 3.
Food.
Huh?
Food of all time.
And then, there's so many good foods. Tacos. Or, nope, tacos. That's it.
What's your advice for current dating scene among teenagers and young adults?
Wow.
Like right now.
Right now, get off your
It
phones.
sucks.
Get off your phones and talk to people instead of like texting people. Because you read too much into the text and you think that, I don't know, I guess you think that there's too much emphasis on the context or the way someone's texting you, and so you think they're not being for real or whatever. But for the most part, I think you just need to have eye contact with people and just smile every once in a while to someone walking by you and really paying attention to someone that opens the door for you, or something like that. But also lead with caution. Please be careful. Take care of yourself. Safety first. Don't ever trust someone too soon. You want to make sure you're taking care of yourself. But for the most part, I think we need to go back to just talking in person to people and really seeing people's personalities instead of being on our phones. Oh, she has my phone. On our phones all the time. I'm guilty of it too, but hey, I got mine. I got my person.
It's just like different times, and now everything is like online based.
Right, it is. But then also, once you get that person in, you're going on a date, you have to fill that person out, right? You can't like put our phones away. Let's try to create also, I think first dates really should be coffee shops or lunch. No dinner. Dinner needs to be for like that, it's a third or fourth date where you're kind of like finally vibing and you're like seeing that this person is someone that you could spend time with. But I'm always going to be like, first date needs to be a coffee shop. Or boba. You like some boba? Do that, or tea. But it's like that way you have a fast getaway. Oh, I finished my coffee. Maybe I have to go to the bathroom. I'm just saying, like, it gives you an easy out, just in case. I don't know if I answered the question.
You did.
Okay.
It was like, what was your advice for people who are trying or attempting to date and like the society that we're now in and how everyone's like hookup culture and...
Yeah, I disagree with the hookup culture. I understand that you want to try things on like ice cream, but you want to eat different flavors, have a different chocolate, vanilla, whatever, sorbet, I don't know, but for real, you gotta be careful. Because someone's heart's going to get broken. And that's like a real thing. Like someone getting their heart broken is serious business. Because you think it's just like, I didn't hurt them. But you did. Like, lead with caution. Because it could be you one day. Maybe it won't. Maybe you'll never end up with someone. But that's on you. Because you were not leading with caution. You weren't taking pride and care in yourself. Have respect for yourself. Sorry, was that too much? My bad.
No, that's okay. You're fine. If you could say anything to yourself at 21 regarding relationships and self-worth, what would it be?
Everything I just said. Lead with caution. Be respectful. Know when you need help. Because, I have a backstory. I didn't know when I needed help. It took a minute. Would I take it back? No, because I'm the person I am today because of all those mistakes. All those things and all those times I didn't ask for help, I'm the person I am because of that. But that doesn't mean that you or anyone else should keep going and not ask for help. So learn when you need help. And don't be too, strong-willed or too like cocky where you think, I can't ask for help. No, that's a sign of a good... I was just talking about this. So a sign of a good boss is being able to ask for help. Because they're not a boss, they're a leader. So they're always like, hey, can you help me? Like, that's amazing. And then what was the other one?
Advice regarding relationships and self-worth.
You already know your self-worth. You just don't believe it. So every day you look in the mirror or you don't look in the mirror and you walk outside and you get ready you go to work or whatever you do during your day, you already know who you are. You already know how to feel about yourself and your self-worth. You are choosing not to believe it. So you need to be able to believe it more and say, yeah, it's like all those people that wear Crocs. They just do it. They just go out there and wear their Crocs. They don't care. You know? And they wear the little Crocs. What are those little sticky things that they put on their Crocs?
I know what you're talking about.
Dude, they don't care. They just do it. I've seen like 40-year-old men with Crocs. And they're camo, and they don't care. And they're wearing their like baseball caps and some jeans, and it looks like they're ready to go hunting, and they got Crocs on.
People that wear chanclas in their restaurants.
Chanclas, yeah. Chanclas and some socks. You know who you are. You just choose to believe it or not. That's up to you.
In 5 years, where would you think your daughter would be, or what would she have achieved academically or in content creation? Where do you think I'm going to be 5 years, either academically or content creation wise?
Oh, I think in 5 years, we're going to be looking at 100,000. Easy. Because I think that people want to, and this is just me saying I think, and also I'm a little biased.
You think?
I think, but also, like, people want to hear a vulnerable side of people. They just want to hear that they're not alone. And people right now feel like they're alone because they don't see that vulnerable side. They don't see the sensitivity of people anymore. You know, I mean, so yeah, I think that, and I wish that she does get to that. And if she doesn't, she'll still be content creating and she'll still be doing her own thing. You know, she has a lot of passions, like I said, but for the most part, Maya is in charge of her future. I can only wish and hope, and I can only push her so far, but as long as she's happy, that's all that really matters. Happiness is the biggest goal in this life, because no one's getting out. You know what the rest is. Also, why are you going to do anything that you're not happy with or for? Like, at the end of the day, because life is too short. So,
what's your favorite type of bear? I'm not even kidding, that's a question.
So I have two, but one wins. So polar bear. Haha, no, not really. What is it?
Panda.
A panda. Because my brother loved pandas so much. So, and when he came to San Diego to visit us, he got to see pandas and then red pandas, and he was just in heaven. So, but I always knew he liked pandas. So they win because he is part of my life forever.
What has been the most difficult thing and most rewarding thing of being a mother?
Oh, you know, I was just talking to your brother about this one because I saw it. Yes, I saw I saw some of the questions, and maybe I might have prepped for some of them just a little bit. But this one I did definitely do. What was it again? So,
what was the most rewarding and the most difficult thing of being a mother?
Okay, so the most difficult thing about being a mom is letting go. And it's 100% the worst part of it. Yeah, it's a good thing. It's like bittersweet, because you see what you've taught your child, right? And then they go out into the world, and then also not being able to help them because you're letting go. And you hope that they'll ask for help when they need it, because that's pretty big, you know. And then the most rewarding one is seeing them bloom into some amazing person, and you go, wow, that's insane that I had something to do with that. I didn't have a lot to do with it. I had just a tiny bit, because they wind up finding their own path and they became their own person. So both of those are amazing, but they're also heartbreaking, because you can't be there to see all those accomplishments. They tell you about them instead of you seeing when their first walks and their first words and stuff like that when they were little. When they are an adult and out on their own, you don't get to see those things. They just call you up, maybe, sometimes, and tell you. And so it becomes still kind of heart-wrenching. But, I mean, both of them, yeah.
She's okay because she still has me.
True. And she's going to call me every day. I mean, her sister calls me every day, so almost, so yay.
How are you guys doing? Like, how are you both truly doing?
Wow, thanks for that question. Doing good, yeah. We're thriving. We're trying to live our best life. I mean, she's thriving, she has her ups and downs, and she tells you about those. And my ups and downs are very rare anymore. I'm mostly up because I appreciate the significance of where my life is right now. I appreciate all of the beautiful things, and when I'm driving on a road, I appreciate the sunset or the sky or the clouds, and know that that's something else that I didn't even have anything to do with, but it is put here for me to look at, and that's amazing.
How was the experience of raising your amazing daughter throughout your life? I'm talking about specifically me, but you had 2 other daughters too, and a son.
So what's amazing about it?
Well, how was the experience of raising your amazing daughter? They're glazing me. They're calling me amazing.
Oh, well, I already told you that in the beginning. Experience was great. Again, the video isn't that long for me to go into all the details of why being a parent and raising 3 amazing daughters was and is something that I will always cherish. I've always told people, like I said, I had a career. And then I have friends that have gotten doctorates and masters, and they're doing all these great things. And those are their accomplishments, right? And my accomplishments, and I don't even say mine, whatever my children accomplish in their lives, I'm rewarded by it, because I feel that I've had maybe just something to do, just a tiny bit to do with that. Like, there's something that I did with that. And so that's my experience with that, is that it was always pretty happy. You always have your moments of sadness or anger, but I wouldn't even say anger. It was more like scared, because you're wanting to make sure that you teach your children everything that you can in life. Don't do that to him.
He was in my face.
But I mean, the experience was amazing. It still's going on, so it's never ending. So.
When did you first find out about Myah's content creation endeavors on YouTube and Twitch? What was your initial reaction to it?
I think we talked about it, right? We talked about it before she really took it to the level of spending time, right? Mm-hmm. Regularly with it. So we were mutually in agreement that it was a good thing for her to do it. She said in one of her videos that if we hadn't moved here, she wouldn't have done it, because she would have been where we were before, in not a dead-end job, but a job that was, pursue 40 hours a week, and that would have been it. So I think it is a great thing for her to be doing it. I know. I'm sorry, I keep saying I think, but I know it's a great thing for her. What's the other part of it? I always forget.
What was your initial reaction to it?
All good. Yeah, I was all for it. I'm probably, I don't know what to say this, but I'm probably Maya's biggest fan. Like, honestly, I'm always trying to promote her minus without saying, like, too much about what she does and stuff like that. I'm always like, oh, my daughter does this, and my daughter does this, you know? I mean, I have, and my other daughters, I promote, you know, I talked about them too, but I think it's a career and a passion that she should pursue as long as she can. And she has, as she says, she has the means to do it because she don't got a job except for this one. Yeah, she don't got a job. This is her job. So, and if you can make some money and you can keep on increasing on that, then it's not a hobby anymore. It's a job. That's what I think. And she's making money, so it's a job.
Un poquito.
Are they?
That's still something.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Wow. Thank you so much for the questions. I hope that I tried to answer them as best as I know how to or felt comfortable answering them. By all means, don't take it as this is the way you should live your life at all. Like, there's a disclaimer in this video for sure. So don't, you know, you do you for sure, and wake up and look at the clouds and do something every day for yourself. Dance when no one's looking.
Or dance when people are looking.
Or dance when people are looking. You could do that because who cares? What are they going to say? Take a picture of you or take a video and put it on
It'd be
TikTok?
weird.
Famous.
It'd be weird.
Yeah. Also, weird is the real. It's like, weird is like the normal. It's not even a weird
Yeah,
thing
she's
anymore.
really weird.
I am. So I think outside of the box. There isn't a box in my world anymore.
A box.
My box is outside
A
of
box.
the box. So, but I appreciate you guys watching. Thank you. Keep moving forward. This is for myself, future Maya.
Tomorrow needs you.
Tomorrow needs you.